Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one is going to be on Austin Theory, the Now. So Theory is this month's free poster, and he is a chaotic technician, modern era. Back-to-back technicians, that's kind of interesting. He has the SmackDown link, any color moves start with one more move point. Modern era gems do 5% more damage. He's a trainer. At 26k, Pyro Gems do 100% more damage. Multiply gems generated from moves will increase their strength by 1. So far, I don't see this being really that great on anyone at the moment. It's very niche. So yeah, I don't like it on Nikki either, to be honest. So I don't see this one being great now. If someone ever gets a per Pyro Gem damage move and makes a board full of Pyro Gems, then obviously that would be one for the Now. Okay, where to go from here? Strap. Not going to use a metal, or I mean a plate. We'll talk about some plates that you could use though. 200% green move damage metal, and we got 120% gem damage across the board. Noting. And let's see. First move set is subby dubbies. We got the Chokehold, 8 MP green, color sub, choose 7 to make into purple gems, do 157k for 5 turns. I would prefer, actually, to run this one if I had a trainer that was like Sammy but greens, but I don't at the moment. Angled Blockbuster, 5 MP purple, deal 139k damage, choose 4 gems to make into trap gems. Broken by your opponent, deal 89,000, and increase your green MP by 7. Broken by you, deals 71k damage, make 18 silence to purple. Then the Sleeper Hold, 8 MP, submission, generate 28 random sub gems, do 128k damage 4 turns, remaining turn into silence. There is going to be one move I'm not going to use for this preview. It's the MP Steal, 5 MP Super Kick, 5 MP Blue, deal 177k damage, and steal up to 4 MP from each of your opponent's green moves. Might be some occasional uses for that. But yeah, for now, not going to use it in this preview. Entourage. Woods for 4 purple MP. Also, it works on the purple subs. We got Sammy for 100% purple sub damage and 2 MP. Green version of this would be great. Would be much... It's a longer sub, right? So it would definitely be better. And then I'm going to use Papa Maivia, 1 more turn on the purple, 50%. And then Bruno, 1 more turn, 50% on the sub. Of course, if you don't have Sammy, you could use any 2 MP purple. So this would be usable in feud. Subs are going to get a lot slower, though, starting when you start seeing 6-star silvers. Definitely subs going to get a lot slower. We're going to go against Santa Hogan. I don't have a 6-star to go against so far as I know. So this is what we got. And that's who we're going against because he's got more hit points. So let's get out here and take a look. To 5 speed. So trap gems, you want to put them where your opponent's likely to match. Green is pretty likely during the sub duration. There's also a purple match here, blue match there, whatever, you know. That's, you want these out first because that's what you're going to use to refill the green. He needs to break 1 for us to refill the green sub. Also, his month-long boosts, worth noting, are substantial. 50% silence gems, and all color gems do 50% more damage. So that's 100% total gem damage when it's a silence gem, and then 2 MP to start. Those are definitely worth noting. So that recycles our green, and our green recycles our purple, so you're just going back and forth, draining their hit points with this. This is what, 1.5 million on the green here. Let's put 1 cow and 1 cow. Just subbing away, subbing away. Very control. This one is doing 1.5 mil. Oh, what might he take here? I don't know. Purple. Purple. Let's hedge our bets there. Although, this will finish him. So very controlled, not fast, but definitely workable. Alright. Let us move on to more potentially interesting things. So I did have the all heart plate equipped, and it adds 100% to the sub. And I realized 100% is what we get from the silence and the gem damage boost. So I thought to myself, just take the all heart plate off, and this is how hard he will hit after the MLC is over with an all heart. So this build set is what he will hit like after the MLC is over with triple purple. So we're going to bring in one new move, the Standing Moonsault. 5 MP purple, deal 133k damage, increase your purple gem damage by 67% for 2 turns. Entourage. This time we... I do want to call out the new changes, which is why you say see Motu Ray on there when we get there. So, Farouk for 2 purple MP, so the sub starts loaded. 12k to every purple gem. These trainers are amazing. Very, very good. Or coaches, rather. In particular, the coaches. And then we're going to reduce the sub 2 turns to keep purples on the board. So, just to give you an idea how much 12k is on this Austin Theory, if you look at his purples, they're 14k. 100% would be 14k. So that 12k coach is basically, what, 80%? 85% essentially trainer. It just wouldn't be as good in boss battle. Those 12k coaches are amazing. And if you have them, I would suggest taking them up to 21k as soon as possible. So yeah, all heart would add 100% purple gem damage. And I don't know if you remember the traps, but the traps, when you break one, it makes 18 silence into purple. So you're just going to start out and hit your sub-a-dub. I don't like using Lawler, to be honest, on the 2-turn thing, but it does keep silence gems on the board. And any 3 match is fine. Stay off of the silence gems, though. Buff our move, and then we're going to swipe and make all the silences purple. $1.89 million. Not the most exciting. Not terrible, but certainly not the most exciting. Does recycle. And this one should be significantly harder hit. Maybe. Looks like it's lined up pretty okay. Oh, I really want to leave this one here. Catch that one. Any other choices here? No. And that ruins it too. So either way is fine. We'll pick the purple. Not a very good cascade, but that hit for 2.2 million. And finally, we're going to run the finisher build. You could put a Sheik plate on this, but to be honest, it would be a pretty big waste of a Sheik plate because the move damage isn't super high, and there are much better places. So for this one, I'm going to use 2 of the flat trainers, or coaches rather. We're going to go double MP, so we don't have to use Santa Hogan to get started, 17k. We're going to use the Rack Bomb, the Pendulum Backbreaker, and the ATL. 10 MP finisher, 178k damage, 35 silence into blue. So Uso Cap won't work because it only buffs greens. Otherwise, Uso Cap would be really nice for this if this were green. Pendulum Backbreaker, 6 MP, 131k damage, modify 6x6 area into silence gems, random. And then Rack Bomb, 157k, choose 6 to make into green gems, that's 7 MP. So we're going, so we don't have to use 17k Santa, Lacey, and Lawler. And then we are doing it right here. Silence gems do 12k more damage. And blue gems do 12k more damage. It's an additional 24k. Also keep in mind there's a 100% gem damage buff going on right now, which is going to be affecting what you'll see after the MLC. Also note in feud, this would take a 5 and a 3 match to load. Oh, my perks are plus 1 MP for perks. So this would take a 5 and a 3 match in feud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you'd have to do like right here. Something like that. So it won't always be the easiest thing to load either. Although this board is not Beautimus by any means. Oh yeah. I dropped that yellow, but one dropped over there too, whatever. Only half. Doing this right here apparently. Not that it matters, because you're going to see the damage here. It changes nothing, other than Mherex is a poor gameplay. The damage do be what it do be. So random area, and then we're turning it blue. It will hit pretty hard with the silence boost and the blue boost, for sure. $3 million. Yeah. So let's talk about theory. He's great for theory requirements if you do not have Trickster Theory. If you do have Trickster Theory, not so much. He'll be great for tours. When you're working through him, just equip the purple sub and all the sub trainers. He'll do that just fine. The +2 means he can use Woods and Zombie Brock, and you can just super sub your way through all the tours, so that's not going to be hard at all. As far as where he fits into techs, not really at all, in my opinion. He's a modern era tech. They're far, far better. We just had a silence using tech, so it's kind of curious. We got another silence gem using tech. I think Lex is way better. He's the best Lex. Covers era better than modern for sure. Also, he's much more usable. As far as like feud goes, I could not imagine bringing this guy into feud. Certainly not showdown. Boss battle, maybe he could break some blues, but he's also chaotic, so that's a pretty tough sell. The training ability at this point, there's literally no one in the game I would use him on. So for me, he's an absolute don't move past what I need to for the MLC at this time. Maybe later he ends up being better. But overall, for me, this one's pretty disappointing based on the fact we just had a tech and he uses silence gems and he plays, in my opinion, much, much worse than Lex and much less interesting. Um, the damage is all pretty low, and especially with 6-star silver coming, or here rather, uh, he doesn't translate into that at all, in my opinion. So this is just one. Take where you need to for the MLC. After that, I guess if he's your only theory for Theory Rex, he's worth moving up, but the subs will get the job done. Take him up, 5-star bronze, so you can probably clear most tours with the double sub thing. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. He is a freebie, so it's hard to say I'm disappointed, but, we haven't had a Showboat free one for a long time. Showboat would have been pretty nice in this slot. Theory is actually a pretty big Showboat to me, so overall a little bit disappointing. The gameplay doesn't excite me. I don't really like him for any modes. Lex is better in every way, shape, or form. Not to mention Zombie Dom completely blows him out of the water. Worst freebie in a while, probably for me. I think in a little while. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and find it useful. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, as that really helps me out. With that being said, I appreciate you guys watching my videos and commenting and stuff. You guys have been awesome. The channel continues to grow way more than I thought it ever would. So I just want to say to everyone who watches these and comments and likes them and shares them, it's a big deal to me. Thank you very much. So again, thanks for watching, guys, and good luck out there.